Okay, good morning, guys. It's Tuesday. We're doing chapter 13, lesson 122. We're estimating and multiplying. However, we are not going to estimate today. Distance learning means kind of hitting and missing on the important things and letting go of some of the others. Since I can't be in the classroom with you, I want to hit on the stuff that's really important. Okay, I'm not saying estimating is not, I'm just saying we're picking our battles right now. Okay, so I'm going to do several examples. They do not come from your book. So when I write down the examples, you need to write them down too. I'm going to pause. That's when you need to pause the video. You need to work them out and then play the video and see if you got the right answer or the same answer as me. I'm not saying I'm correct because I make mistakes. And that reminds me, if you ever see me make a mistake, go ahead, let me know. But anyway, if you got it wrong, then you would see exactly where your mistake was. Okay? All right. And this is exactly what I did yesterday. So some of you, this is more practice, nothing new. Okay, so let's get started on examples. 3.1 times 5.7. Okay, remember, even though these decimals are lined up, we never line up decimals on purpose, okay? If they're lined up like this, it's just a coincidence. It's all good. Okay, so 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 3 is 21. Put your 0 down there, your placeholder 0. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. Add 7, 6, 7, and 1. There are two places, two total places behind the decimal in the problem. So then we go 1, 2. Our answer is 17.67. Hopefully y'all got that right. If you're having questions on this, let me know. Hopefully you're also doing your IXL so that you're learning this and you're mastering it. Okay, next example. 6.07 times 1.8. I'm going to pause so that y'all will pause yours. Do your work. Okay, notice the decimals are not lined up. That's because in multiplication, you do not line up the decimals, or you don't have to, unless, of course, it just happens to work out that way. 8 times 7 is 56. 8 times 0 is 0 plus 5 is 5. 8 times 6, 48. Put your placeholder 0. Go to the next number. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 6 is 6. Add 6 and 0 is 6. 5 and 7 is 12. 8 and 1 is 9. 6 and 4 is 10. There are 1, 2, 3 total places behind the decimal. 3. So then 1, 2, and 3. 10.926. If there's 3 places total behind the decimal in the problem, then there should be 3 in your answer. Up here there were 2, 1, 2, so we had 2 in our answer. All right, let's do another. 3.1 times 4.7. All right, 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 3 is 21. Placeholder 0. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. We add 7 and 0 is 7. 1 and 4 is 5. 2 and 2 is 4. Blanking 1 is 1. There are 2 total places in the problem. Therefore, 1, 2, we move it. So we have 14.57 as our answer. And there are 2 places there as well. I'm going to do one more for you. Maybe 2. All right, 3.20, oh, that's a decimal. 3.29 times 2.7. Okay, pause your video and get to work. All right, 9 times 7, 63. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 6, 20. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 2, 23. Put your placeholder 0. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. 2 times 3 is 6. Add 3 and 0 is 3. 0 and 8 is 8. 3 and 5 is 8. 6 and 2 is 8. There are 1, 2, 3 places behind the decimal in the problem. Therefore, you have 1, 2, 3 places in your answer. Hopefully you got that right. If you're making mistakes, it could be multiplication issues. So you're going to want to probably do these problems once or twice, especially on a quiz, to make sure that you are getting the correct answer. And let's face it, you're at home. You have all the time in the world. There's no time limit. I mean, there wasn't even when you're in my class. I let y'all come back and finish during lunch and stuff like that if you needed to. But now that you're at home, you've got plenty of time. So if your parents are listening, I strongly suggest working these problems out 2 or 3 times on quizzes and tests to make sure that you're doing them correctly. And your parents do not need to help you on your quizzes and tests, by the way. Hint, hint. Okay? Honor system, boys and girls and parents. All right, one more example. 1.8 times 1.7. All right, pause the video and then come back when you're done. All right, 8 times 7 is 56. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 5. What is that? That's right, 12. Placeholder 0. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 1 is 1. We add, and we get 6, and 10, and 3. There's 2 total places in the problem behind the decimal. So then 1, 2. So we get 3.06. There you go. Okay, I think you guys got it. We don't beat dead horses, but I think you've had plenty of examples. You're going to do page 271, numbers 5 through 16 all. Just solve. Okay, if your parent is sitting there or someone is sitting there and they want to go over the estimating with you, that's perfectly fine. There's an example in your book and you probably can just pick it up on your own. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this. This right here is what you're going to need later on. And again, I'm picking and choosing what I can do right now. So anyway, that's what you need to do. It's due Wednesday. You have a quiz Thursday. And you have your IXL due Thursday. Okay? And your quiz is basically going to be on this multiplication and stuff like that, okay? So all of this is due Wednesday. Okay? All right. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.